Welcome to Snooze with Sam. If you're enjoying these stories, I'd love if you supported me by becoming a member on my Patreon page. You can find the link in the description. It would mean the world to me. Thank you. My name is Sam. I'm from a tiny island called Skye, way up high in the northwest of Scotland. Like many of you, I have always found sleep difficult. And throughout my lifetime, I've developed a passion for helping people connect with and better themselves in every sense. The subconscious mind is a complicated place. I understand the tendencies and habits we can adopt, and how precious sleep can become as a result. These stories have been created with this in mind. So as always, lie back, take a deep breath, and enjoy this story. This story is called Gently Rocked to Sleep. In and out of dreamland you fall. Every little doze brings with it another set of daydreams, your mind wandering around without worry or any anxiety. Just wherever your thoughts take you, you let them lead the way. Your small wooden boat shuffles beneath you on the surface of Loch Ard. One of the prettiest little lochs in Scotland. Along its coastline, quaint little boathouses, jetties and pontoons punctuate the forest surrounding the water. These add even more colour and variation to the scene. It's late summer, the warm sun is low, and some of the leaves and needles of the trees are beginning to turn golden and amber. slowly but surely changing the palette of this paradise completely. Out into the middle of the water you rowed your boat, easing the dinghy through the still water. The surface was hardly disturbed, even by a breeze. But ripples and small waves always come from somewhere. Such is the nature of a small loch. Each little wave laps against the hull, echoing and slapping through your little boat. You threw down a small anchor so as not to drift too far. But as the waves gently push and persuade the dinghy this way and that, you're aware of the boat spinning slightly. The anchor rope at the bow acting as a point from which you swing. Aside from the odd cheep from some birds in the distant trees, there is barely any sound. It's so peaceful out here. So serene. And with a pillow behind your head, you tucked your knees up, put your hands behind your head, and let your mind float about and wander. Listening to the chaffinches, sparrows, and blackbirds in the distance. You imagine what it would be like to fly. If it were here on this loch, you picture yourself soaring high above the treetops and the water, looking down on the shimmering surface below. It would be effortless to do. You'd simply follow your gaze and will your way in one direction. everywhere you want to go. You just look and you move. Gliding through the warm air, the resulting breeze keeping you comfortable. Then, looking down, you'd lose altitude and move in closer to the water, gaining speed. Swooping across the surface. Feeling the air pressure increase as you skim the water, dipping a toe as you fly over it. Everything moving fast, zipping through your field of vision. Then you'd climb sharply, soaring back into the sky, aiming for a faraway mountain. And just like that, the world moves slowly again, and all is quiet. You feel invincible, as if nothing can touch you. It's just you in the sky, with the whole world to visit. You think about your loved ones and how much you'd like to fly over to them. And pay them a surprise visit. You know how much it would mean to them. So maybe that's exactly what you'll do. You become aware of the sounds of the waves against the boat again. The rhythmical drumming of water on wood. Now you think about the last time you were on a tropical beach, the sun shining down on you from high above. The exotic smell of gently scented sunscreen vaporizing in the heat. A cool, icy drink in your hand, ready to modulate your core temperature. Sprawled out on a beach towel, toes and heels digging into the sand. The grains work their way around your feet, massaging them gently. Every now and then you reach a cooler area beneath the surface layer of sand. This coolness feels lovely to the touch. You're totally relaxed, perfectly motionless, your thoughts the only thing moving at any pace. And even then, nothing troubled you. Nothing entered your mind apart from the there and now. A little mild perspiration on your brow was the only thing worth noting. Otherwise, you were in total harmony. The waves in the distance, the hot wind blowing in off the sea, not a cloud in the sky. Just you, your drink, and the beach. A perfect combination. Bobbing about gently on the waters of Loch Ard. You fell into a peaceful sleep right there in your little boat.